Hey, what's up, guys? It's King Dice, and welcome to my show. Hey, guys, I've been in Vegas for over a year now, and we've been doing tons of classes. One of the biggest things I see a lot of you guys coming in is you haven't seen how to grip the dice correctly. So I spent a little too much time on something that you can be practicing at home. Now, I'm not going to be able to take questions right now, and Stitch is going to come up here and show you a lot of the techniques that we teach at the King Dice Academy. And we're going to help you speed up your process. So when you come to Las Vegas and you're ready to take that next level class to become a dice influencer, hey, we got the right tools for you. In this video, we're going to teach you how to grip the dice. We're going to teach you the proper practice techniques that we use, and we're going to show you a release point. With this, it's going to help speed you up. You don't need a table to learn what I'm getting ready to teach you. But what you do need to do is practice. Now, a lot of you might not know me, a lot of you might know me, but I have become a true influencer of the game of dice. I have made a living playing craps, and I have made a school dedicated for you to learn. Now, with that in mind, are you guys ready to go to the next level? Are you ready for what? Dice influence? Here we go. Now I'm going to bring up Stitch, and he's going to come up here, and we're going to go over step by step how to grip the dice. And after this video, I'm going to spend a little time with you answering questions. And here we go. Get up here, Stitch. All right, guys. Welcome to the jungle.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope everybody's doing good today. I know I am. Got to play a couple days last week, made some money. Yeah, it was fun.
All right. Now, guys, you're getting ready to watch some of the techniques that we use. He's going to show you from A to Z how to grip the dice. By these simple techniques, it's going to help you learn from home. The first thing we're going to do is go over our grip, and Stitch is going to go step by step explaining how he grips the dice, how you can practice gripping the dice, and how you can enjoy the game like us. Remember, we'll be doing questions after the game, after this show. Here we go.
All right. Grip 101. Well, the way we teach here, we have what we call shooting fingers and support fingers. We're going to use 3-finger overhand grip with a thumb. So there's our 4 phalanges. Middle finger and thumb are going to be our shooting fingers. They're going to do 95 to 99% of the control on the dice. Pointer finger and ring finger are basically just going to be there to support your dice. We don't want to put too much pressure in there with those. We'll get all wonky into it. When I do my grip practice, I always use a 5-1-5-1 set. For the simple reason of I like to use these pips as a guideline about where my fingers are on the dice. You know, we were talking about shooting fingers. We want middle shooting finger directly down the center of the dice. We don't want to be off to one side or the other, too high, too low. We'll get wonky things going on there. And obviously, we can't be straight in the back, so find the center of your thumb that is going to be on the dice and center up back there. So we have our 5-1-5-1 set. And what I do when I come into practice, I will sit here and I will just pick up these dice like this and feel them in my hand. That way I can feel the weight, feel that everything is center, and I'll just set them right back down. I'm not even bringing my other 2 fingers in on this right now. We're just literally grabbing these dice with 2 fingers to make sure that everything is nice and centered in it. We do that 5 to 10 times till we feel comfortable getting to loosen the hands a little bit. And then we'll bring our other ones in. So we pick up the dice, and then we bring our support fingers in. But if you notice, I'm not putting a whole bunch of pressure on it. Start to do wonky things, put too much pressure, you get stuff like this, and everything just flies all over the place. It's not any fun. So center up on the grip, bring the fingers in, and then we set the dice back down. Do that 10, 15, 20 times so that way everything is feeling normal to you. Then we move into setting ourselves at the table. We get our grip. I put my weight into the table. Bring everything else in. Dice going to be centered up on my body. Not too far, not too far back. I want them pretty much directly under my nose and chin. So that way when everything goes to my landing zone, it is nice and in a line. And then we put the dice back down, step away from the table. We actually just rinse and repeat this for a good 20 to 30 minutes before we even get into anything else. Because if our grip is bad and our setup here is bad, there's no sense in throwing the dice. We're going to have a 7 on our as our result. It's not very good to us. And this is something you can sit here and you can do in the car, riding around, sitting at your desk at work. Get you a set of dice. Put them on there. Throw it a 5-1, 5-1 set. Start picking them up. Pick them up. Spin it around to you. See where that middle finger is. If it's not lined up in the middle, put it in the middle. If I'm too far here, I know it's not comfortable. It might be comfortable to you now, but it won't be for a long time, because when we start picking these up and they're feeling the easy, even weight in our fingers, that is going to become nice and natural for us. So we do this just a couple more times and we'll get in here. Boom, boom. Center up on our body. Set them back down. Now at this point in time, we have a set of training dice that we brought in that we actually use our swing. We use a pendulum swing, goes backwards and forwards. It's not a push shot, but this allows us to see where our dice are, if everything is level during the entire shot. They're glued together, so it makes it real easy to start learning your grip and start training your grip during your swing. So we're going to use these just like we would with the white dice. We will come in, we will get our grip. Good solid base, weight into the table. Center up on our body. Find our comfort zone. And then we're going to use these 2 fingers, not our shooting fingers, our support fingers, to adjust these dice when we're in our shooting position to make sure that everything is nice and level. If everything isn't level, adjust to where it needs to. Put the dice back down. Step away. You kind of see what we're doing here? We're building repetition at it. You should be able to have everything down to the point of when the dice come back to you, boom, boom, bam, right here, and I'm ready to shoot. That's literally how long it takes me, because I have sat here for hours and hours and hours. You don't even need a table for this. You don't. Pick the dice up, feel them in your hand, feel what feels natural. You should be able to take these and roll them back and forth and not have any splits. So, trainer dice. Grip, base, comfort zone. Now, when I am resting on the felt here, I am actually resting a little bit on both of these fingers. Some people like to throw up here, some people like to throw from the felt. I prefer to throw from the felt because it gives me that report of actually hearing the felt when I come through my shot, knowing that I'm staying down and into my shot. And I have a bad problem of when I'm up here like this, it causes my body to tilt out of whack and I get all sorts of different release points and landing zones, and it's just not fun. So notice every time we go back to step 1. Grip, base, comfort zone, align the dice. Now all we're going to do is we're just going to take a 3 to 5 inch backswing, nice and slow. Keep the dice nice and level. Put the dice down. Step away. This is building your practice routine. This is the exact same thing you should do every time that you come to either the table or your cardboard box or just a set of dice to just practice your grip on. Do the exact same thing every time. So after we've done our backswing 5-10 times, we'll actually take it all the way through our shot. Make sure everything is nice and level. Go slow. Build that muscle memory. Notice that I'm still on the felt and my arm is now naturally coming up. All the way to our 18 inches. So come back over. My 18 inches is roughly about here.
All right, guys. So you just seen the beginnings of a grip and the techniques that's utilized in the grip. And utilized in the grip. Sorry, I didn't have my mic on me. All right, guys. So that is step one. And with this step one, you're going to be able to move up. Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit like. If you want to see more videos like this, we're going to need 100 likes. This is what it is. You're going to pay me in likes to see more videos like this. And we're going to give you step two. I am going to go ahead and show you guys something really cool. We're going to talk about swing. Now you're going to see this video from this angle right here. So you're going to see it from this point of view coming up to the swing. Now I'm going to give you a secret. If you take your hand and go straight down and you have it cocked like this right here, see this angle? I want you to take and drop your hand down so it's straight. And what's going to happen is you're going to start building this process. This helps me to be able to throw my shot straight down. Now that is a true tip. With that grip and having your hand pivoted correctly, just like this, you're going to be able to hit your landing zone on a regular basis. Now we're going to go over this next sequel, and then we're going to take a few questions. Remember, you have to be a subscriber to ask questions, so hurry up because you got, it's part of the game, and we'll go from there. Remember, at King Dice Academy, we're not building gamblers. We are building athletes, and you too can be an athlete with proper practice. All right, here comes the second part of the show. Make sure you follow and subscribe.
Well, to kind of touch on that, I had posted something the other day, and we were talking a little bit about, no good pitcher made it to where he was in the major league without having a good coach. So, we just talked about all of our grip, get everything lined up, centered up on your body. Now we're going to go into our pendulum swing. We want to make sure that everything is directly lined up with where we want to go, so that way we don't release here, all sorts of wonky stuff. So, it's grip into the table, centered up on my body, slow backswing, slow forward. Now I don't want you to go out here and do this 100 miles an hour. That's not going to do you any good at all. And then we get to our release point. What I'm checking at my release point is to make sure my dice are nice and level. That's why we have the level on here. If it's pinned one way or the other, I know my hand isn't where it needs to be. If we continue to do this drill, you will watch yourself get better and better and better. The straighter and the more level you keep these dice coming through the zone. Think about your release point like this. If your dice are stacked like this on release and you throw them, it doesn't matter if they are flying together and hit together, they are going to land on top of each other. We don't want that. Level, fly together, hit together. And this is another thing you don't even need your table for, is your swing. Nice and slow. Keep everything level. Now, I don't want you to go back so far that, you're coming off the deck. Just a couple of inches, just here to here. This allows us to go ahead and start building that energy into the shot and regulate it. On a lot of push shots, from here straight out, you can't regulate it. Think about it like going through a door. I can only push the door with the same energy, how many times? But I can't do it repetitively. Sometimes it'll be softer, sometimes it's going to be harder. That's the problem with shots straight from the deck. Pendulum swing is going to allow you to regulate the energy in it, because however fast we come back is how fast we're going to go forward. You know, we don't want to come here like this. That's way too fast, way too much energy. So slow your practice down, slow everything down. You're not going to build any muscle memory doing it 100 miles an hour. So we're on the deck, straight back, a couple of inches, nice and straight. Think about the pass line as a runway, and my hand as the bomber. I got to ride that runway all the way out. It keeps me down in it, and I get to my release point here, and I'm checking my dice. Since we have a different view on this one now, I'll show you what I'm talking about. If I'm swinging up here, I have a tendency to see how my upper body moves, and it's just like hitting a baseball. You drop your shoulder, you're going to sky it. Drive through it, you get better results. Same thing with my dice shot. I don't do this. That creates trajectory that we don't want. It is here to the target. Ride this pass line all the way out to your release point. Set the dice back down. And guess what we're going to do? Rinse and repeat until it becomes second nature. When it becomes second nature, I promise you, you will be able to sit here, pick these dice up like this, shut your eyes, go into your stance, keep your eyes closed, throw your shot, and it will hit in your landing zone.
All right, guys, so you got a lot of information right there. And this is what we teach at the King Dice Academy. Hey, look, my job when I was in real life was a bricklayer. Everything I had to do had to be perfect, or I never got paid. I did get paid. That's why I have all the stuff that I have. That's what we teach at King Dice Academy. Techniques, discipline. We don't teach gambling. Now, I don't really like betting strategies, but Stitch has a lot of great betting strategies that he uses when he goes out there and plays a lot. So, a bonus for you guys is we're going to start going back to our roots next year, where you're going to see more videos like this, and you are going to see betting strategies based on analytics that can help you. We're going to give you some information that nobody has ever even thought of. Listen, I didn't start King Dice Academy because I just had a dream. I started King Dice Academy because I knew it was real. And you too can be a part of this. Simple, easy, and fun. It's that easy. All right? So, one of the questions was about the pinky. What do we do with the pinky? Be honestly, the pinky just rolls back up. It's basically these fingers right here. Pointer, middle finger, ring finger, and thumb. The pinky just sits off to the side. You don't really do much with it. It's not going to help you hit your landing zone if you point it out or anything like that. You're going to tuck it in. All right?
The only thing that I would say on that, because I have had some issues with that before, is if you notice that you're throwing and you end up doing the Spider-Man a lot at the end, which is basically, you know, yeah, we don't want that. We want our release to look like this. So what I started doing was I started taking that pinky, and when I'm set in here, I'll take it and curl it in. And what that does is if you sit here and look at your fingers and you curl it in, it automatically causes them to stay down. So if you have a lot of problems getting up there and then doing that, pull that pinky in. But if you can release the dice where they need to and it doesn't get in your way, just tuck it over to the side where it's not going to get in your way. It's going to be personal preference, up to you, what feels best.
So, if you have any questions, this is the time to ask them. Please put in comments. Make sure you hit thumbs up. If you really want to see more content like this, you need to do thumbs up. You need to put likes. You need to put comments. You're going to have to interact with us. Guys, listen, I love YouTube. I started on YouTube. We hit the 6,000 mark. I'm proud as hell, you know, but you got to remember, another platform, I hold thousands of people in my show. You know, I do 10, 15, 20,000 people in 20, 30 minutes in TikTok. If you want more of my content, you need to show me some love. All right? 35% of you are following me. The rest of you just watch me. I get it. You're not going to give me that subscribe. That's cool. But I'll just quit making videos. So if you want content, you need to be thumbing up and putting comments. You need to be a participant. All right? Because I can easily go over TikTok and make videos and have fun, interact, and have a good time. And I do it all the time. All right? I do this for you. I know this already. This is for you. So make sure you like, subscribe, and follow if you want to see more of this. And guys, remember, King Dice Academy is the only school in Las Vegas. We're not selling dreams. We're not selling false hopes. We're not going to tell you something you can't do. We're not going to tell you what you want to hear. I've seen a lot of videos of a lot of people and they're throwing the dice and their students got their hands like this. Hey, that's not going to happen at King Dice Academy. We're going to build you to be the best that you can be. We're going to help you grow. At King Dice Academy, we pride ourselves on development. We pride ourselves on truth, honesty. We're not here to beat the casinos. We're here to teach you how to beat yourself, how to become better. We're not asking you to go to the casino and gamble and make millions of dollars. We're asking you to gamble responsibly. Don't play with money you don't have. And on that note, I'm going to catch a couple more comments and we're going to be taking off. All right, here we go, guys. Wow, you answered my question, guys. Thanks for answering. Excellent, awesome, nice. Thank you, Brian. All right, guys. So if that's it, thank you so much for everything. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it. And we will see you. No gas. Come on, people. Thumbs up. I appreciate it. We'll see him when he gets back in town. I'm thinking after the second week of the year, we'll put it out there. We're gonna be doing another one. Feet in place, Dean Martin. Feet in placement. Dean, you know what? Because I would do. Dean's my favorite. He's one of my favorites. All right. Okay, Dean. Here's the funny thing about it. Your feet should be through your shoulder blades, and your feet should point straight. So if you're coming up the table like this, your hips right here, your feet should be right here, okay? And they're gonna be going straight up to your shoulders, and that's gonna be your feet in placement. So when you walk up to the table, you're gonna look like this. And I'll do a short video, Dean, on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and all that, and on that. All right? I can't let, no, I got you, Dean. Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Come to Las Vegas, come and hang out with us. And hey, guys, listen, you know what I'm doing. After Hours Pizza. We got the hottest New York style pizza place in Las Vegas. At King Dice Academy, we teach you how to shoot. At After Hours, we teach you how to eat and have fun. We'll see you soon in Las Vegas, guys. And remember, if you can't shoot, you can't win. Peace.